What's going on, guys? Twister here, and today I'm going to be talking about sensitivity, mouse sensitivity in CSGO. And this guide is pretty much for newer players, because if you've been playing this game for at least a month, you should have run into something along the lines of low sensitivity and people talking about it in game, because that's actually not a empty topic in Silver. But so I'm going to be talking about sensitivity in case you haven't really looked into it and found your perfect sensitivity. Even if you think your sensitivity is fine right now, you should definitely watch this video. But for most people, if you're a newer player, you should definitely consider turning down your sensitivity, because chances are you're still using the default or a relatively high sensitivity in Counter-Strike if you're new. And I'll explain why. So when I first started playing Counter-Strike, obviously I haven't played Counter-Strike before. I played Battlefield and Call of Duty, I believe, which, you know, they're both pretty good games, but CSGO is just different. Now, the reason why you want to not have a very high sensitivity in Counter-Strike is because of all the factors that are in Counter-Strike that aren't in games like Call of Duty or Battlefield. In Battlefield, you can, how should I say this? You have, you don't need to be as accurate as Counter-Strike. So let's go ahead and bot stop one, bot add CT. Let's try this. See if this works. If it's gonna spawn it. There we go. Alright, so, how do you fucking move the bot? Alright, let's just go to CT spawn. So there's a bot right there. Will he shoot me? No, he won't shoot me. So there's a bot right there. And, if you're a high sensitivity in COD, if you aim right here, that's actually fine, because you can just start spraying and just move your cursor over, and it will kill him, most likely. Or you can just spray in the general direction, and it will, one way or another, it'll land a shot somehow on his head. But in Counter-Strike, you can't just do that, because you have spray. Alright, you have spray. You have movement and accuracy. It just won't work in Counter-Strike the way it would in other games such as Call of Duty, Battlefield, or even GTA. So the way most people counter this is to get a more accurate sensitivity. Now, obviously, more accurate sensitivity by default is going to be a lower sensitivity. Some people can use a high sensitivity. For one, I know there's only 2 pros that use it. But like if you jump onto a stream of a pro player, you will see how much they're swiping their mouse to be able to move a little bit. There's no doubt that a lot of pro players use a low sensitivity. Now, so if you're using a high sensitivity right now, you're probably thinking, you know what? Why should I possibly switch over even though I can aim just fine right now? Alright, so switching to sensitivity is really difficult, actually. If you've ever tried it, you know how difficult it is. You can get very frustrated because of how much you're moving your mouse excess to the normal amount you're moving. Okay, sorry. How much you're moving normally, and that's normally the reasons why people don't switch between sensitivities. But so I'm basically just going to tell you guys how I switch my sensitivity. Originally, when I started playing CS, I played at the default 3, I believe, with 1200 DPI, which right now would be insane to me. I wouldn't even be able to play this game, dude. So what I did was, it was one of my friends, actually. He doesn't play CS anymore. He hasn't even been on his Steam account in like such a long time. He was pretty nuts at 1-digging for silver, which is when I switched my sensitivity to low sensitivity. He was basically getting all these 1-digs, and I was like, dude, how do you fucking do this? And he was like, dude, I use a 1 sensitivity, which is like insanely low to me because I use 3. And even now, it'd be relatively high because I had 1200 DPI. Right now it would be 3 on 400 DPI. So I was like, all right, let's try this. And I started getting more accurate. I was like, all right, I see. I'm hitting all these shots that I don't think I would have hit in a higher sensitivity. And that basically boosted my rank from the silver I was able to rank up to MG2 in like 2 days. And of course, this was the older ranking system where everyone could like rank up easily. But that was a huge gap because I was always stuck in silver. And so I changed it to a low sensitivity, and I practiced with it. And it's very hard to find the middle ground if you don't know how to find it. So I'm just going to show you guys how to see if your sensitivity is good for you. Everyone has their own preferences, so there's no set sensitivity for everyone. But for me, 400 DPI, it should be between 0, which do not use, by the way, guys, 0, and 4 at the most. And that is at the very most. That's a very high sensitivity. But I'd say about 2 to 3 is the sweet spot, or even 1.5 to 3, or to 3. That's between low and low-high sensitivity. So how do you find if your sensitivity is good for you? Just find a spot on the map, make a dot, or I just use this orange box, and keep your crosshair on it. It should not be very choppy. It shouldn't be like this. You know what I mean? That's too high. It shouldn't be low where you're just like, or that wouldn't even be low. Low is like this, where it's like you're falling behind. It shouldn't be anything like that, because that means the sensitivity right now you're using is not right for you. You want to find a perfect one where you're able to keep it on relatively nicely. And if you're used to your current sensitivity, you should see choppiness within your movement, or, you know, swiping it too much or something. I don't know. But if this is how you find your perfect sensitivity. And I saw in a video once where somebody basically, some pro in 1.6 used this algorithm to show people how to find their sensitivity, what's right for them. They started out with a base sensitivity of 2.5, and then if it's like too low or too high, you multiply or divide by half or multiply by 1.5. I don't remember, but basically some stupid shit like that. I don't think that really works, and the reason why is because I don't think it should be based on an algorithm. I think it should just be based on feel. So yeah, this is all I can say about sensitivity. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I'm finally on spring break out of high school, and I'll hopefully make some more videos, some useful videos for newer players to get, you know, better at the game. But in the comment section, let me know what you guys want to see next, and any game style or something I can talk about. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. But thank you guys so much for watching this video, and hope this helped you personally. Just never give up on the sensitivity you're trying to use, even when you know it's good enough, or when you know it's good, but you're just, you know, not used to it. Just make sure you stick with your sensitivity. Don't change it after you find the one you want. And yeah. So anyway, guys, I'll see you guys in the next video, which should be out in a few days. Relatively low time since I'm on spring break. But yeah, I'll see you guys.